Hey beautiful people. Hey guys, it's your boy 200. We back today. I don't really know what to shoot, but I was feeling mad inspirational, feeling mad good inside. I had a very reflective week.
I'm in front of me, see you panicana. Pane rodi hotter than a sauna. Annalisa Daniela Misicala. Bobu girl, bobu said they water. Send me get a text. That's the from me crib.
So as you watching the last video, I met the CEO of TCS. But no, I've spent the week in Manchester with him, learning a lot of stuff. Learning a ridiculous amount of stuff, like about yourself, about and I've just I woke up today, I was kind of just Snapchatting and Instagramming, you know, the social media stuff. And you know when you start to deep that, yeah, you're kind of over things being, I'm over, I think it's so important, I'm over mediocrity. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. So over it. I'm in a place right now where I'm just tired of being tired. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired. Let me put this in context. I'm someone that I make money through my videography and stuff, but you know when you look back and you look at how much money is left and you just say to yourself, where did it all go, Josiah? Mediocre. I've been mediocre. Not enough people are honest with themselves, and most importantly, not enough people have enough honest people around them to really push them to be better. And this week has highlighted to me how there's a pending need to be better. I have convinced the world I'm doing good, which I am, but good isn't enough for me. It's just not enough. Good is cute, you know, it's cute. Good doesn't put food on my children's plates. Even though I haven't had a kid yet, obviously, it's tight, innit? But no, good isn't enough. I want to really speak to the young people. The young people. This is for the young people. Start thinking about your life. Forget what your man them are doing on the streets. Start thinking about your life. Start planning ahead, because young men watching this video, it is so important. Listen, the world is going to put so much responsibility on you as a man, and you're not going to have enough time to understand it once you're a man. I sound like I'm angry, but no, it's I'm angry with myself because there's so much more that I could have learned. But I'm doing it so late. I know, okay, this isn't late, right? It's still kind of relatively early, but no, there's so much more that I believe that younger individuals should start considering. Because you know what, when you get to this phase, you realize that you could have been so much better. You start to realize why your parents think the way they do and they're so harsh the way they are, they talk the way they talk. It isn't out of coincidence, it's out of life. Life teaches you the best lessons. But most importantly, you don't have to live life to also learn the best lessons. The best advice most people will tell you is find someone who's doing it well and copy what they did. Because this is what's important. So many people are dreamers, but we don't have the funds and facilities to fund these dreams, so we just continue dreaming. Now, it's great having dreams, but listen, money enables you to really put things together. Innovations, these are big projects. Look at all the innovative products in the world. They're funded. It's not that they're better than yours. They just have a support system that's working for them. We don't. When we have these ideas and dreams, we're just dreaming these ideas. We don't have facilities. We don't have things around to facilitate them. And it's important to have these things around to facilitate them. It's crazy important. I just saw my auntie. No, it's so important to have these things around you, because there'll come a day when you need to do something, and then you'll be frustrated because your idea's in your head and you just can't bring it to life. That's the place I'm at right now. You know, young people, look into your lives, look into what you're doing, look into study what you're doing, and the most important thing is analyze yourself. Now, I say analyze yourself, look into your weaknesses. Take a moment to write down a plan and say, do you know What am I good at? What am I bad at? Like, what do I need to improve on? And it's not about just writing things down for the sake of writing things down. It's about being honest. Like really and truly, are you willing to accept when somebody says, you know what, you're not as good as photography as you believe you were? Are you going to be willing to hear that? And it's about identifying these things and having in your heart a willingness to accept criticism. Criticism is the maker of dreams. I say this because the more you can accept criticisms, the more you can listen. The more you can listen, the more you can learn. The more you can learn, the more you can understand. The more you can understand, the more you can produce, the better your production is. How willing are you to give up your pride to make something that you really believe in be as best as it could possibly be? And I think that's so important. Analyze your character. What makes you angry? Why does it make you angry? Is it worth the anger? Is it me, or is it what I want to show others? Is it about me being macho, or is it really relevant? Work on those character traits, because you're going to go into a world that really frustrates you, and not everything is worth your anger. You know, a moment of wrong anger or wrongly timed anger could make you a criminal for the rest of your life. That isn't the life that God gave you. That's not the life that God wants for you. How well are you willing to accept the circumstance that has been given to you, i.e. the parents you have, your family, the life you've been given? How happy are you to, even if it's not a nice, happy life, how happy are you to accept that's what you have? But most importantly, how happy are you to see more than that? Because yes, everybody has their messes, everybody has their lives that's not perfect, you know? But that's what you were given. That's the life you have. How can you make it better? What can you rearrange to maximize your outputs, you know? Maximize your time, maximize your strategies, maximize your life effectively. How can you be better from every single worst possible outcome? And it is possible. If you go to Africa, you see a lot of these people, they seem to be so happy, but they have nothing. Because they've mastered having nothing but losing nothing. I don't think you're deep in that. Like, having nothing but losing nothing. Like, my life is full. Even though I have nothing, I'm full. And cool, we can talk about faith and so many things. But no, these people have mastered a combination, a balance of so many things that they have nothing, yet their life is so full and enriched. Like, this moment has been so reflecting for me. Like, it's been a great week. I've just reflected on all my things, and I realized I haven't been as honest as I needed to be, and I haven't planned as well as I can. You know, I've been coasting in life, but I think it's time now to really take a look at what I'm doing. And I urge you guys to also do the same thing. This generation is one of the most, like, I was deep in it yesterday. Like, if I have a kid right now, you know, I'm gonna have to teach my kid how to work. You know, if I go to Westfield now, yeah, you know, to wash your hands, you're not touching the tap. The tap is one of those, the technology right now, you wave your hand, the water comes out. My kids, that's the generation that my kids are being raised in. So effectively, what you have is a generation that is fully equipped to do such amazing things. Even from the way we wash our hands, it's a lot different to the way I was raised. It's a lot different to the way my parents were raised. So this is your generation. I'm talking to the younger people here. This is your generation. And life is actually more opportunistic than you realize. Like, we are giving much more than we're actually doing. And it's like, we're still not doing well. And there's actually just a limited amount of excuses. Yes, circumstance, yes. But take your circumstance, rearrange it, and work to your fullest output. I'm so passionate about this because this is like in my heart burning right now. Because, do you know what? I've accepted I'm going to do great things, but I cannot get there if I'm doing mediocre things. If I'm doing mediocre mindsets, mediocre plans, and I'm rolling with mediocre crowds. You have to separate yourself to get to where you want, and that comes from sacrifices. How willing are you? Are you really willing to make sacrifices for what you want? And I'm talking all the way down to your friends, to what you drink, to what you put in your heart, your mind, your eyes, your ears. You have to be so selective about what you digest, because you have to be on a different diet. This was said to me by Mike. You have to be on a different diet. An athlete has a specific diet. Everybody has a specific diet. And it's finally clicking with me. Most books I've read, everybody gets to this place where they just feel this mad frustration that they haven't been doing as much as they can, as good as they can, as well as they can. And that's when their life changes. I'm urging you guys to really take a look into your life, because you need to come to a moment of decision, and decisions don't just come like randomly. You have to create an environment that's conducive enough for a decision to be made. That's where I'm at right now. And I made this video for transparency, but more so to advise the youth. Be honest with yourselves. You're gonna do great, but you cannot be great if you're just doing basic stuff and you're settling for basic stuff, settling for these excuses that you've convinced yourself that is good. I do this all the time and I'm tired of that. I'm over it. I'm so over it. Listen, so over it. Be better, do better. Don't accept the bad parts of your life as bad forever. It's what you've been given. Make it better. Your mess, you can make it better. That's it. That's all I wanted to say today. If it touches you, share it with a friend. Tag somebody and comment and get somebody to watch this video that needs to hear this. I think it's important. Let's start a revolution of the mind. Let's do something great, man. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's do something great. We can. We actually can. You know? Yeah. I'm so... Been so happy these days, man. Been so happy. Why? Because I've just analysed myself and I've just realised I'm a lot weaker than I believe I am. There's a lot more faults. And you know what? They're not bad. They're just identifications of things you can fix. They're gonna get fixed. And when I get fixed, Lord knows, this change is gonna be mad. Get me? This is only the beginning, man. It's only the beginning. Man, feel good. Feel good. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
How you flex like that? How you make a nigga wanna get his check like that? How you popping on the net like that? How you make a nigga wanna get his bread like that? How you flex like that? How you make a nigga wanna get his check like that? How you popping on the net like that? How you make a nigga wanna get his bread like that?